Surprise, it's Hannah.
I'm back to give the old razzle dazzle.
There we go. How's that? Is that pretty good? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's good.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. What day of the week? It's Thursday, right?
It's Thursday.
Yeah. Happy Thursday, Floss
Happy
too.
Thursday.
Hello, crafty friends. As you can see, I have the one and only Hannah here with me today to give me a hand and show you some pretty things. So today is our fourth video in the series of Welcome to Evertote British designers, though, you know, many of them have been in the shop for a while.
Yep.
Right? So today...
You'll notice, I'm going to interrupt
Oh,
you.
yes?
So I've now put all of the British are coming to Evertote charts of all the designers that Caroline's talked about, as well as the older stuff that we've had. It's all in a collection on the front page of our website now, so it's very easy to find.
We are all about all things UK.
Yes.
Well done. No, I think that was a great idea. Really good idea. I'm going to interrupt myself to say publicly, if you haven't watched Hannah's floss tube from a few weeks ago when Carrie and I were in the UK, you should go and check it out because you did a great job.
Oh, thanks.
You did a really
Thanks.
good job. And I know so many of you left such great compliments and comments that I know it won't be too much longer before I'm asking her if she wants to do it again. So did you enjoy doing it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird just sitting in a room by myself talking to a camera. Like that was kind of a weird
You get used to it.
feeling. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Good. Well, I look forward to your next one. Well, today we are here to talk all about Sami Sharp and Deb Greensill of the Old Barn Stitching Co. Now, few things to tell you first so that you know where to find them, because we think you're going to be really excited about these charts.
I'm really excited about
Yeah,
these shirts.
yeah, these are really, really fun, the ones we've got to share with you today, and the ones that are on their website, as well as I met Sami and Deb both at Big Stitch a few weeks ago, and I saw their booth, their vendor booth, and some of the models that they had there. Well, all their models were amazing, but some of them in particular, you know, we all have different tastes, right? And things catch your eye, and they have some fantastic things. And they had models of things that weren't even released yet that are coming this fall.
Ooh la la.
And I'm excited about. Yeah. So they have a floss tube. Sami, I believe, started the channel, and I believe it's called Little Loops. And I'll leave all the links in the drop-down box below on this video. Yeah, their website where you can find the PDFs of their charts is littleloops.co.uk. Now, we are not going to be carrying physical charts yet for Old Barn Stitching Co., but hopefully they'll be coming in the future. Haven't quite worked out yet how we're gonna do that, because of course they're coming from UK, and I don't believe they have a North American distributor yet. Okay, the other thing, oh, Instagram as well. So there's a few different Instagram accounts. Sami's got her own, there's one for Little Loops, and Deb has her own as well. So interestingly enough, some of the charts, I believe, were only designed by Sami.
Yeah.
Okay? And then one of the charts was a collaboration between Sami and Deb.
Yeah, and I think there's another one on their website where they collaborated as well.
Yeah, so Deb, and you should go and watch their first floss tube that they did together, because they do a great job of, first of all, they're so fun. Like, pure Yorkshire accents. Such a pleasure to listen to them chatter to each other. They're clearly great friends, and they talk a lot about how this all came about. So I guess Deb has quite a collection of antique samplers.
Oh, nice.
And she stitches them herself, but she doesn't chart them first. She just stitches them from the sampler.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
And so Sami was like, you know, I should chart those. So Sami charts them. Deb does all the historical research.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
And, you know, so together they make quite a pair. It's good. All right, so let's show you a couple of the designs, and then Hannah can tell you a little bit about the floss conversions that she did. First up, this one caught my eye on their table because, I mean, how could it not? It's got my favorite color in it, and it has sheep. So this is the Berry Barn Pin Keep.
So cute.
Isn't that great?
It also has my favorite color in it.
I know. It's like we combined both of our favorite colors. Look at that.
And the finishing of the model is just gorgeous.
Yeah. I think I still have some pink trim left over from the Valentine Sal box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great finish. Okay, so the floss that Hannah pulled for this, and if I can't get it to show up nicely, then I will.
I've got pictures already for
Oh.
the listing. You can
But-
steal them.
We'll see what I can do here. Look at that. There. Gorgeous. So, you want to tell me about that pink right there?
That pink is called Piggy Bank, and it's my favorite pink. I have used it in so many conversions, especially the last, I think since like April, it's gone into quite a few conversions. I just love it.
It's a great pink.
And
Yeah.
the name Piggy Bank is cute. Not
It's
to
a
toot
great
my
pink.
not to toot my own horn there, but I think it's charming.
You should know that Hannah names 99.9% of all of the Roxy Floss Co flosses. All of those punny, wonderful names, they are all courtesy of you. We do love a good pun around
I actually
here.
think I named every single floss in this.
I suspect I would
In
not
this
be
kit.
surprised.
I think every
I would
single
not
one
be
of those.
surprised. Piggy Bank and Cheshire are the combo of two beauteous colors.
They're going to be amazing
Oh,
stitched
yeah.
together. I'm really excited to see this one stitched
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's good. And the linen, I think we used dirty porcelain or porcelain.
I think it
Porcelain?
was- Ooh, I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
And I only just did that yesterday.
I know. We've had a lot going on this month, but
Yeah.
oh, I should also mention that the original model uses Whisper for the sheep to give it that fluffy look. I don't particularly love using Whisper, so I'm gonna stitch mine with floss that Hannah's stuck in the pack, which I think
That'll be
was
Snowy Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even suggested, like, if you wanted to make it a little bit fluffier, you could always just add an extra strand.
Yep, to make it pop off the thing a little bit, give it a little bit more volume. Yeah, that's a great chart.
So sweet.
Okay, so I'm going to show you this chart next, which actually is not available yet, but it's coming soon. But it's so charming, and I think this is one of Deb and Sammy's favorite things that they've done together because they have really a big soft spot for the original samplers here. So you should definitely go and watch their video because hearing them talk about it is much better than hearing me talk about it. So these are the Herbert sister samplers.
They're so sweet.
They really are. So they are a pair. They're sisters. And what you may notice is that they spelled their last name wrong repeatedly. So their last name was Herbert. And this is another reason why I find this charming because, oh, the title's at the bottom, Herbert Sister Samplers. The reason I find this charming is my father-in-law's first name is Herbert.
Oh.
But they are, my mother-in-law was British, my father-in-law was German, South African, and so they have accents as well. And they don't say Herbert, right?
Yeah.
So you have to imagine saying that with an accent, particularly whatever area the Herbert sisters were originally from. Herbert.
Herbert.
May have been closer to how they actually pronounced it, so that's how they spelled it. So it's kind of charming. But Hannah's done the floss conversion for this, but we're just waiting for Deb and Sammy to list the PDF in their shop before we make the floss pack available. So you can watch out
if
for
you
that
show them
one.
the back cover, you can actually see the original samplers.
Yeah. Their photography is great
Yeah.
too. They really do nice charts, but obviously you're going to get that in the PDF as well. Looks really good. Sweet. Okay. So I saved this one for the last because it's my favorite. I recently had a finish. I recently finished Cosford Rise Stitchery in the Dale.
It looks so good.
It is really good.
It's so good.
It's really good. But it meant that I had free scroll rods. So as soon as Hannah had done the conversion for this chart, and I had the right size scroll rods, and I thought, oh, I need to start that. So I did. So this is Spring on Locke Lane.
It's so cute.
It's amazing. I mean, look at this chart. It's so good. It's got everything in it that I love to stitch. It has a house, it has birds, it has Quaker motifs, it's got flowers, it's got great colors. What is not to like about it? I mean, nothing. It's perfect. So now we did go a little rogue. A little. We added a color. We added a color. We didn't take anything away. The bones are there with the conversion. So this was charted for Cottage Garden Threads and One Classic Colorworks, and I think they stitched the model on a, yeah, the model was stitched on a 40 count as well. So I'm doing mine on a 40 count, and I have to show you because I'm in love with this.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
It's so good. What? Look at that. Isn't that good? It's so good. It is so, so good. So I took some photos in natural light, actually in Matt's room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because he just had the perfect light and I had to iron it, and so I took some photos. So I'll actually put the little bit of video, I will have put it at the beginning of this video. So we added a darker color for the house. So,
well, we started with the darker color and then we added a lighter color.
But I'm really glad that we did, because otherwise I would have stitched the house with the lighter color, and now I love the house with the darker color so much that that's how it's gonna be, because I just love it. So Hannah chose, and actually, you know, I think this is my first time using Jungle Nights.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't think I've ever stitched with it before. So Jungle Nights is this super dark, rich teal green, and it's luscious. It's really, really beautiful.
It's from our second ever floss club we ever did.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
2.5 years, and it's the first time I'm using it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then, you know, when you look at the cover model, the house, Sammy's house, the same floss is used in the Quaker motifs and the flowers. And we've used Great Lakes for our dark blue, and Jungle Nights is a bit too dark to use when they're side by side. There's not quite enough difference. So I tasked Hannah, I said, okay, we need to find a slightly lighter tealy green. And she worked her magic, and in about 5 minutes she came and had like 6 options, and you knew right away.
Yeah.
So one of the more recent floss clubs had a floss called Myrtle. Right there.
So pretty.
It's beautiful. And that combined with Jungle Nights.
Oh, it's so good.
Right?
It's like they were meant to go together.
Yeah.
Even though they weren't.
Yeah, they weren't, but they look amazing together. And look at that with the pink.
That's piggy bank again.
Yeah. And it's perfect. So I'm hooked on this.
I'm obsessed with the Jungle Nights and then the butterscotch in the windows.
That's good too.
Like, so pretty.
So that combo, Jungle Nights and butterscotch.
And actually, I think butterscotch was from that same floss club.
I think you're right.
I'm pretty
Isn't
sure.
that funny? Yeah, because those are, we've had those colors in the collection for quite a while.
Yeah.
It's great. It's really such a good palette. So my version is going to have the darker house in the middle, and then the lighter teal will be in the border surrounding. So Hannah's put together, oh, and my linen is speculoos, 40 count. 1 strand floss over 2. And I feel like it is the perfect fabric.
Oh yeah, it looks so good.
For this chart. So what we've done is we've actually just kitted it up in the shop with a floss pack and linen combo ready to go. We are only recommending this for 1/2 stitching. So 20 count Aida would be also an option. We don't have speculoos in Aida.
No, we don't. Maybe we should bully Carrie into doing that.
I think we should request that. I think we should see how that would turn out. But we do have it on porcelain, or Panettone wouldn't be right.
Though on 20 count, the 20 count Panettone always
It's a
turns
little
out
bit
lighter,
doesn't it?
It would probably work.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Aida stitchers.
Yeah.
If the chart is totally doable on Aida, because
it's just full crosses.
It's all full crosses.
If you really want to do this on Aida, you can just shoot me an email, and I can go through what Aida we have on hand.
Because we have some of that old stock fawn.
Yeah, we have a few things that might work. It's just I would just have to pull it and see it on the linen or on the Aida first.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we can totally make that happen.
But the reason why 36, 40, 46, or 20 count Aida, or 18, because there's no stitch counts in here. I can't guarantee that the floss pack would be enough for 2/2 stitching. So the last thing we want to do is lead you down the garden path and you don't have enough floss. So nobody's happy about that. Oh, one more thing I should point out. In the model, you're going to notice that the pink floss especially,
super variegated.
so I think that's
the vintage rose.
That's the Cottage Garden Threads vintage rose is in the model there, and it's highly variegated, and that's why you see that this is not 2 floss colors, that's 1 floss, and it's obviously throughout because that's the floss she used. So ours is not gonna, of course, have that variegation in it. Piggy Bank is it's a tonal, so all of your pinks are gonna be more tonal.
Yeah, and I chose that one specifically because it felt like a really nice halfway point between the high points and the low points of the variegation in that floss.
Yeah.
Cottage Garden Threads, their website, they actually have really good pictures.
Yeah.
Really good pictures.
Yeah, they do.
Which made doing the conversion nice.
Yeah. So just come up. I always do this, and then when I'm editing later, I regret that one of us is only half in the screen because I'm not. I know. I'm not.
This is me in the video. You get my left
and I'm
arm.
not paying attention. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this today. Leave us a comment below. Supporting Sami and Deb, Old Barn Stitching Co. We're really, really happy to welcome you and your designs to Evertote. Really looking forward to stitching more of your charts in the future. So.
And I recommend just even like checking out their website. They have loads of just gorgeous designs.
Oh, that reminds me, actually, they have a freebie on there, and they talked about this in their floss tube yesterday.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's
really
great. It's a trio of pin pillows. They're autumn themed, and I gather that Sami's doing she's doing 3 or 4 releases. So she put those out on August 1st, and the next one's going to be November 1st, and they'll be winter themed freebies. So, and they're free to download on their website. So again, their website will be listed below. And yeah,
there was one. I have to, because I'm literally obsessed with this. And it's totally outside of what I would normally stitch, but it's so stinking cute that it's like, how could you not love this?
It's a drum, right?
Yeah, it's a drum.
She's got a lot of stuff on the website.
Yeah, she's got it. And this one, the Quaker Farm. It is so stinking cute.
Oh, that's really, really sweet.
Like a little sheep.
Oh,
It's so cute.
that's adorable.
And like I'm not a big like fan of, personally, I just don't like doing the fiddly finishing.
Yeah. Well,
But like this is so stinking cute.
and that's finished right on a spool too.
Yeah.
And I've just done a spool myself, so I'm practically an expert now on spool finishes. Yeah, that's really, really
so
cute.
cute.
I love the house on top.
Yeah, and like just like the colors, like it's very, I like how it's a mix of modern and traditional. Like it's got lots of traditional elements, but then the palette is really contemporary.
Yeah. That's really
like,
sweet.
look at the chickens.
Yeah.
It's like, can you even?
I'll put in photos for them.
The chickens. Insert chickens here. So cute.
Stitch the chickens. Okay, I think I remembered everything. I think you remembered everything.
Yeah, I think
You did
so.
a great job on the conversions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I love them. And I'm just like, I want to go home right now and add some more stitches into this because it is so fun. So awesome. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back next week with the next designer in our series, who I believe is Michelle of Mama Loves You GB. So until then, take care. Happy stitching.
Happy stitching.